Yo, back with another video as usual. Back with another versus battle. Yep, I'm back with another versus battle where I take your favorite player and I take your homeboy favorite player. I take your mama favorite player and I put them up against each other and I determine who won. Like I told you, I determine who wins. I take players from all around history and I put them against each other. And y'all say who win, your homeboy say who win, your mama say who win, and I say who win. Simple as that. But, you know, without further ado, let's get into it. Wait a minute. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and my channel link will be in the description down below. Make sure you follow my social medias. Make sure you check out the other videos I got, just like these. Plenty of other good players, plenty of good battles. You know, I'm doing what I'm doing. But without further ado, let's get into it. It's time. Introducing in the corner, we got from the Los Angeles Clippers, 2012-2013, alongside from Blake Griffin and DeAndre Jordan. Dominant from the West, known for his passing, one of the greatest passers of all time. He is considered one of the best passers of all time. Introducing the point guard, Chris Paul. And in the other corner, we got the two-time most valuable player of the NBA. From his time on the Phoenix Suns, he is also known for his great passing and his great sense of offense. From the Phoenix Suns, 2004-2005 season, Steve Nash. That's right, we got Chris Paul, Steve Nash from the Clippers and from the Suns going against each other today. That's who's going on today. Hope y'all enjoy this battle. We're gonna get into it. Now the first topic is style of offense. One of my favorite categories, style of offense. And now I know you're wondering who I'm giving that to. But you know what? I got an answer. We're gonna give that to Chris Paul, wherever I got him on the screen, if I put him on the screen. Chris Paul. I know y'all used to watch them Clipper games, man. Chris Paul come down the court, do a little dribble, pull up a shot, or he throwing it up, tossing it up to one of his big men, throwing down alley-oops, every single thing like that. Let's not say, we're not gonna forget, Steve Nash was doing the same thing in Phoenix with Sean Marion, Stoudemire, Barbosa, all of that. He's done plenty of that. He's done plenty of things. But this is based off of opinions on whose offense I like better. Now, I like Chris Paul's offense, style of offense better from that time and better than from Steve Nash in his time. The reason I like it so much, the reason I like Chris Paul's style of offense better than Steve Nash's was when Chris Paul was on the Clippers. Like y'all see Chris Paul now on the Thunder when he got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he got Steven Adams, who's still with the Thunder. He got those players. But then we look over to the Clippers. We got Jamal Crawford with the sick handles. We got Blake Griffin, super athletic, slam dunk contest winner. You know what they bringing, along with Chris Paul, excellent passing. Then we got DeAndre Jordan, who was also one of the best assets for the Clippers at that time, as long as you don't foul them and get them on the free throw line. That was one of the Clippers' greatest setbacks. But along with that, let's get on with Chris Paul. In 2012-13, all right, first off, let's get off with the pick and rolls. Like, as y'all know, Steve Nash had pick and roll. The Clippers had pick and roll with Chris Paul. But here's the thing. When Chris Paul gets it and he's on his way to a pick and roll, you don't know what he's doing. You never know what Chris Paul doing. Let's use this for example. Let's say he brought the ball down the court, right? And then he called DeAndre Jordan for a pick and roll, because DeAndre Jordan not gonna pick and fade. He ain't got no jump shot. All right, like, you never know. He come off the pick with DeAndre Jordan. He cuts up. He goes to the pick, and you know Chris Paul got plenty of options. Let's say he calls the pick for DeAndre Jordan. DeAndre Jordan comes up. Chris Paul used the pick, and he loses the defender. You don't expect like a Lou Williams type point guard to get past a DeAndre Jordan screen. You don't expect that. So he loses the point guard off the screen. He has 3 options. Unpredictable. He's not predictable. He's known for passing, but he could take the J, he could take the open jumper, whether it's a mid-range or he step back for a 3. B, have DeAndre Jordan cut and he throw up an alley-oop, which was a popular choice. We all know him for the famous name of Lob City. We all know him for Lob City. That was what they were going to the games for, to see the alley-oops, all of that and whatnot. So, he could have DeAndre Jordan roll to the basket and he throw up an alley-oop. Or C, pass it out to an open guy. Because you know, at that time he had Caron Butler and Jamal Crawford. He didn't just need Blake Griffin or DeAndre Jordan to do what was gonna happen. You got the 6th man of the year, Jamal Crawford, on your side. He's not too bad of an option. He's really not. He could have a 3-point shot. Jamal Crawford had one of the most 4-point plays that season. He was cashing out on 4-point plays. He take a jumper, they foul him, and he makes the shot. Which is not that uncommon nowadays. Everybody's doing that. They can catch it off. You know, they can do it. Then Chris Paul, he has the flashiness. I like his flashiness. Behind the backs. Go behind the back pass. Step back. He nutmegged the defender. He put the basketball between your legs just to lose you off the dribble and pull up a shot. I like that kind of offense. I love that kind of offense. Don't get me wrong. I seen Steve Nash. Great. Excellent. 2 MVPs off of it. He won the MVP this year that I'm talking about. This was his MVP season. Great player. Under the good coaches of Mike D'Antoni with his 7 seconds pick and roll off of Stoudemire style of play. It's great. But Chris Paul hold the upper hand. And that's going to be all on that. Next topic. All right. Defense style of play. And I'm giving that to Chris Paul. Recently, as I told y'all, Chris Paul is known to have a very good assist game, but just as much as assists, just like I told y'all, Chris Paul has a good assist game. He is also known to be one of the best on-ball defenders, perimeter defenders of all time. A lot of steals, whether he was pickpocketing or he was intercepting passes. He's known to have pickpocketed some of the greatest point guards with decent ball handling skills, i.e. Westbrook. He steals the ball and then he goes down and make a good fast break play. Whether it's him or it's DeAndre Jordan or Blake Griffin finishing the alley-oop. Whether it's Blake Griffin or it's DeAndre Jordan finishing the alley-oop. You never know. It's the same, like, he turned defense to offense. They were one of the best defensive teams of the NBA at the time of 2012 and 13. And it's good that they were in that year, because that was the year one of the best 2Ks was brought to existence. I know y'all love 2K13. I like 2K13. As usual, I didn't hate the Heat But you know, they were putting out my team, and you know, I ain't like that. I ain't love it. Still didn't like it. But that's not what the video is about. Chris Paul is top 25 most steals in NBA history. You know, he's up there. Top 25 of all time in steals out of thousands and millions of NBA players that has come through and played the game of basketball. He is top 25 most steals all time. He gonna retire top 5 most assists. He's gonna retire top 5 most steals. That's my opinion. Or top 10 most steals. He's gonna get some or the other. He's gonna get something like that. I believe that Chris Paul has been an excellent point guard for all the years I've watched him, from the Hornets to the Rockets. But we're gonna focus on the 2013-12.
Get on top.
Okay, I'm gonna get on topic. You probably picked Steve Nash. You probably picked Chris Paul. We got our opinions, but I like Chris Paul's style of defense better. But opinion, your opinion is your opinion, and we're done with that. And we're gonna move to the next topic. Okay, the next topic is the prime topic of the video. Highlight for highlights. I'm gonna let y'all see some highlights, watch some highlights, and then after you see the highlights, you're gonna see me again. Unluckily, you're gonna see me again. I'm gonna show y'all some highlights from both players. They're gonna be very good, amazing highlights from both of them. And without further ado, enjoy the highlights. I know y'all saw the highlights. Me too. I didn't see him with you, but ooh. Now let's get to who won. Now, you probably picked Nash or Chris Paul, but me, I picked Chris Paul. I don't think people realize how good Lob City was to the NBA at that time. Lob City, people love watching the game from Lob City because of what Chris Paul was doing with both of his players, Griffin, DeAndre Jordan. Most of the highlights are from those two players. But Nash, Steve Nash, it's not like all Steve Nash could do was pass the ball. I'm not saying that. Steve Nash had a great three-point shot, great ball handling skills. Us these days, we like to see a lot of flash, and Chris Paul had the flash that I like. Steve Nash was no ordinary player. He was not. He was not an ordinary player. You saw behind the back passes from Steve Nash on many occasions. And you know they resulted with a dunk from Stoudemire or one of the Sean Marion shots. You know, we saw that. But as y'all saw, I don't have to say too much because I showed y'all highlights. Y'all seen it. You know, it's not too much I gotta say on this category. So that's gonna be all for this video. I really appreciate y'all for watching this video. Hope y'all enjoyed it. If you enjoyed watching this video, give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe. More videos like this. I got more videos like this on the channel, and I got plenty more on the way. Again, as usual, thanks for watching. It's me, and I'm out. it.